A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A plus way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English.
Welcome back, everyone, to A Plus English. I'm Adam.
And I'm Elsie.
So in our story, Robot Dreams, we learned that Dog bought a robot because he was lonely. Mm-hmm. They ended up on the beach having a good time, but then they fell asleep. Robot was powered down or lost power because water got into him. And then we find out even worse that Dog can't go back to the beach to fix him because the beach is closed until June 1st. Mm-hmm. And when he tried to get into the fence or over the fence where the beach was, a police officer grabbed him and sent him away.
Yeah, and some rabbits came and cut off something, right?
They cut off his leg to make their boat.
And they just went away.
Poor Robot, he is not having a good last few days. So it sounds like Dog misses his friend very much and Robot misses his friend Dog very much.
Right, and here's the warm-up question. Do you like being with old friends or making new friends? Why?
I like being with my old friends more just because we've known each other for so long, and there's a lot of times where you don't even need to say anything, and it's just kind of comfortable. You feel more comfortable. So I would like to hang out with my old friends.
Me too.
Than making a whole bunch of new ones.
Yeah, because when you're making new friends, you have to talk more. You have to use maybe double energy.
Double energy, yeah. You have to be very polite all the time and be your best self.
It's kind of tiring.
It is a little bit tiring.
But it's, still important to make new friends.
Yeah, throughout your life, you should always have more friends. You can't go wrong with more friends.
Robot Dreams. Warm-up question. Do you like being with old friends or making new friends? Why?
Months later, a monkey finds Robot and sells him to a junkyard. Rascal, a raccoon, buys Robot and fixes him. Now Robot can move. He and Rascal become good friends. On June 1st, Dog only finds Robot's leg at the beach. Sadly, Dog buys a new robot.
All right, everyone, let's jump back into our conclusion of the story, Robot Dream, and see what happens to these two characters. It starts off by saying, months later, a monkey finds Robot and sells him to a junkyard.
I told you about monkeys. They're mean, cunning, and sneaky. I don't like them.
Why don't you like monkeys? Monkeys can be very cute and
I don't think
and
they're
funny.
Cute at all.
Really? So you think they're cunning and mean. What happens then after the monkey sells him to the junkyard? Well, we find a new character. It says, Rascal, a raccoon, buys Robot and fixes him.
Oh, it's nice that Rascal helps Robot.
Exactly.
How important do you think it is to have friends who support you during tough times?
Oh, those are the best friends, right? When you can
like,
talk to them.
This raccoon to Robot.
Exactly. It's very important. You need, sometimes we say a common phrase in English, you need a shoulder to cry on, which means you need somebody to talk to and to listen to your problems, and that they can help give you advice when times are tough. enough.
对，所以永远都需要一个肩膀，当你要哭的时候。So friends are very important.
Right, and it's Rascal the raccoon. How cool is that name? You remember when we were in the States and you were at my parents' house? We saw a bunch of raccoons coming around the house.
They're kind of cute.
They are cute, and they are sneaky. I think raccoons are more sneaky
The monkeys?
than monkeys.
Really?
Yes. Well, it's nice that Rascal helps Robot, and we find out now Robot can move. He and Rascal become good friends.
Okay, so Robot got a new friend now. What about Dog?
Oh no, is Dog leftover? A leftover treat, a leftover friend, we might say. Well, to your question, it says, on June 1st, Dog only finds Robot's leg at the beach.
So he really comes back to the beach to save Robot. But Robot is not there anymore. Oh, it must be very heartbreaking for Dog.
Oh, I bet so. Yeah. I mean, he spent all that time worrying by himself, maybe thinking, oh, once it opens, then I will get to Robot and I will fix him up and we can go on being best friends again.
Yeah, and I think it's been 1 year, right?
I guess so. If it's the summer, right?
Yeah.
If they ended at summer, it could be over or close to 1 year since June 1st opened again.
So what can Dog do now?
Well, it says, sadly, Dog buys a new robot.
Okay, so if you were Dog, would you buy a new robot or would you wait for the old one to come back? Or you would actually search for it?
I would search for it and I would find any possible way to break into that beach to get my friend the help he needs or it needs. I wouldn't go ahead and buy a new friend, just like I want to go ahead and find a new friend, right? So I would not go and buy a new robot. What about you? Would you buy a new robot?
You know, if I knew Robot got a new friend, I would just go ahead and buy a new robot.
Oh, okay. So if you knew, but remember, Dog didn't know, right?
In July, Robot sees Dog and his new robot on the street. He tries to catch up with them. Finally, Dog turns around and sees Robot. They hug each other. However, this is only a dream, too. In fact, Robot doesn't run after Dog. He doesn't want to hurt Rascal's and Dog's new robot's feelings. Dog and Robot aren't together now. However, they are happy with their new best friends.
All right, everyone. Jumping back to our article, everyone. It says, in July, Robot sees Dog and his new robot on the street.
This sounds like a Taiwanese or Korean soap opera. 像一个连续剧一样。这个情节真的很错综复杂。It's so complicated.
Oh, no.
So how do you think Robot feels seeing Dog with someone new?
Well, I don't know. Maybe Robot doesn't know that Dog went back to look for him or try to save him. So maybe also Robot feels, sad and heartbroken that Dog didn't come and rescue him.
So now they're both heartbroken.
They're both heartbroken. Just like what you said. It's like a soap opera, a drama.
对呀，像连续剧一样。那怎么办呢？
All right. Well, what happens next? He tries to catch up with them.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Does Dog see him?
Ooh, good question, right? Does Dog turn around and see him? Well, finally, Dog turns around and sees Robot.
And then what happens?
They hug each other. Aw, so sweet, right?
Yeah.
But just wait. However, this is only a dream too.
又是梦。又是一个梦。
Yeah.
Okay, so dreams can tell us something about our feelings or desires, right?
Right.
虽然这是个梦，但是也许可以告诉我们一些事情。They often reflect what we truly care about or wish for.
Right. It's what we really want, right? So he tries to catch up with them. He does. He sees Robert. They hug each other. And we think that this is going to be the end.
But it's just a dream.
It's just a dream.
What do you think Robot's dream means for him?
That he really wants to connect, but maybe doesn't know how to feel.
So what's the reality?
All right. Well, what happens? In fact, Robot doesn't run after Dog.
Robot 其实没有追过去的，他是在梦境里面有追过去，现实里头他是没有的。So sometimes we have to make sacrifices for others, right?
Yeah, exactly. We have to let maybe their wishes or their path of life be their own and not try to maybe interfere or step in.
对 Robot 看到 Dog 跟新的这个机器人在一起那么开心，他就选择不跟上去了。如果是你呢？ Would you go after him to reconnect or would you choose to walk away?
Well, I would probably go to try to reconnect and say, hey, I tried to get over the fence, but the police kicked me out. I was worried. I'm sorry I didn't get there in time. But, unfortunately, he didn't do that. But that's what maybe I would do if I was Dog. All right. Well, now our article jumps back and says he doesn't want to hurt Rascal's and Dog's new robot's feelings.
That shows a lot of empathy. So have you ever had to choose between your own desires and someone else's happiness?
Yeah, I can give you kind of an example. I really wanted to come to Taiwan years ago. And people back in the States were like, well, what are you going to do there? You don't speak the language. You should continue working at this company. It's going to grow. But that wasn't my desire. My desire was to travel more and try to see if I could survive and live and flourish in a different country. Mm-hmm. And if I didn't listen to that, I would probably still be in the U.S. working probably a good job, but not as happy as I am with you and doing the jobs that we love together.
Yeah, so you finally decided to do something for yourself, right?
Exactly. And our article goes on and says, Dog and Robot aren't together now. However, they are happy with their new best friends.
It's nice that they can find happiness again. Sometimes change can be hard, but it often leads us to new friendships and experiences.
Yeah, you're 100% correct. It reminds us that even if things don't stay the same, we can still find joy and connection in our lives.
OK, 那现在让我们到单字的部分咯。今天的第一个单字是动词 hug， 指的是拥抱。在课文里面呢，我们看到 hug each other， 那就是拥抱彼此。那 hug 也可以当作名词使用哦。Give somebody a hug， 那就是给某人一个拥抱。She gave me a hug and said goodbye。她给了我一个拥抱，并且说再见。那单字例句给的是呢 Harry hugged and said goodbye to his family before he left home for college. Harry 在离家去上大学前和家人拥抱并道别。接下来第二个是个片语 in fact， 代表实际上。那 fact 这个名词呢，它是事实。As a matter of fact 也可以当作实际上来解释哦，或是事实上。那在日常生活对话当中，我们也可以用actually 这个字。单字例句给的是呢 I know Susan really well. In fact, we often hang out together. 我跟 Susan 很熟，事实上我们常常一起出去玩。接下来第三个是 run after， 也是个片语，指的是追逐或是追赶。run after 后面可以加上人，可以加上物，两种都是可以的。那如果你在 run after 后方加上了一个抽象的字，我们就可以指追求后面的这个东西，比如说 run after success， 那就是追求成功。单字例句给的是 The cat runs after the mouse and tries to catch it。 这只猫跑去追老鼠，试着抓住它。第四个单字是 hurt 这个动词，指的是精神上的伤害。Hurt someone's feeling， 那就是伤害某人的感觉，某人的心情。比如说呢，你可以跟人家说I didn't mean to hurt your feelings， 我不是有意要伤你的心。那另外 hurt 当然也可以指身体上面的受伤或是疼痛。比如说 He got hurt when playing basketball， 他打篮球的时候受伤了。那单字例句给的是呢 Grace's mean words hurt her friend. She felt sorry about it. Grace 恶意的言语伤害了她的朋友，她因此感到内疚。 那最后到了 Magic Box 的地方，我们要看到的是 catch up with 这个片语呢，表示追上或是赶上。如果后面加人，那就是追上某人。比如说 She ran fast to catch up with her friends at the park. 她跑得很快，为的是要追上她的朋友。那地点是在公园里头。那另外，如果 catch up with 后面加上 something 某件事的话，我们可以用在这样的句子里面 He spent the weekend trying to catch up with his homework. 他花了整个周末试着要赶上他的功课，就是要赶快把功课给补完成。那另外我们可以说 catch up with the latest news, 那就是要去获得最新的消息。
Review time.
Okay, everyone, that times us to our review time. So back to our review time. Let's review some of the words that we learned throughout the article. Number 1, hug.
动词拥抱，
Number 2, in fact.
实际上
Number 3, run after.
追逐追赶，
And number 4, hurt.
这边指精神上的伤害。
Okay, everyone. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a comprehension question quiz. So
Okay.
I'm going to ask you questions. You can ask me questions about the story and who gets the right answer. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Question number 1, Elsie. What happened to Robot after he is found by the monkey?
那个猴子 The monkey sells robot to a junkyard.
Ding, ding, ding. Very good. Yes. Number 2. Who helps Robot after he is sold, and what does he do for Robot?
Okay, this one is a raccoon.
Yeah, do you remember the name?
Named Rascal.
Yeah,
Okay, so Rascal, the raccoon, buys Robot and fixes him.
very good.
Okay, I got 2 questions for you.
Excellent.
How does dog feel when he returns to the beach and only finds Robot's leg?
Oh no, he only finds the leg. Dog feels embarrassed or heartbroken because Robot is no longer there. So he feels very sad and maybe also a little embarrassed that he didn't get there in time.
有一点不好意思，有点 guilty 的感觉。
Guilty, yeah, more guilty.
内疚的
yeah.
感觉。Okay, here's
And
the last one.
Give me the last one.
What significant choice does Robot make when he sees dog with his new robot?
Well, Robot chooses not to catch up with dog because he doesn't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
OK， 那同学们，今天的节目就讲到这边啦。想观看更多精彩内容，请到 YouTube 搜寻 A+ English 空中美语，也别忘记按赞、订阅、开启小铃铛哦。For A+ English, this is Elsie.
And I'm Adam.
See you soon. Bye bye.